drugs, Erratic, Dismissals and Feuding founders. Behind Bitcoin marketplace Paxful's Unraveling. In September 2016, a police blotter news item appeared on the website of a local CBS TV affiliate in Miami Beach, Florida. Pedestrians in the upscale area, just a couple of blocks from the former Versace mansion, had spotted two men on the penthouse balcony of a multi-level condominium building, aiming an AR-15 style assault rifle toward the streets below, and taking turns holding the weapon while apparently posing for photos. 3 men were arrested and accused of offenses ranging from improper exhibition of a firearm to possession of cocaine and hashish, Miami-Dade County Court records show. The charges were eventually dismissed, and it was the sort of incident that might easily be written off as the puerile hijinks of spring breakers, or as one of so many absurd Florida man minor crimes. What now seems more relevant than ever is that the defendants in the case included Ray Youssef and Artur Shayback, the co-founders of Paxful, a website that allowed users to buy and sell Bitcoin on a peer-to-peer basis, similar to eBay or Craigslist. The company, founded in 2015, had grown to employ over 200 people in 4 offices around the world, with some $5 billion traded on Paxful by more than 12 million users over the course of its existence, according to court filings. Paxful closed last week, and the 46-year-old Youssef, who served as founder and CEO, attributed the decision to key staff departures and regulatory challenges. But both Youssef and Shayback, 35, acknowledge that, behind the scenes, their frayed business relationship played a key role in the company's demise, and the pair are now trading blows in court via a tangle of legal actions and counterclaims. Former employees allege, in lawsuits and in interviews with CoinDesk, that the company long suffered from severe lapses in management professionalism, including promotions based on favoritism, erratic dismissals, lavish spending on travel and reports of routine cannabis usage on the job by Youssef himself. Shayback, a co-founder of Paxful with 50% of the company's Class B common shares who served as chief operating officer, is suing Youssef in Delaware Chancery Court. Shayback says Youssef cut off his access to company resources and information while he was on paternity leave, and that Youssef and other cohorts have looted Paxful coffers. Key sections of the complaint containing alleged dollar amounts were redacted from the public version. The lawsuit even goes so far as to accuse Youssef of an illegal plan to avoid international sanctions on transactions into and out of Russia. Mr. Youssef took unilateral action to permanently shut down Paxful, Shayback told CoinDesk in an interview. His plan has been going for the better part of 15 months, but thanks to our civil proceedings in the United States, his plan was discovered and thwarted. Youssef, an American citizen currently based in Dubai, told CoinDesk in an interview that Shayback was fired for incompetence and bad behavior, and that Shayback's suit was a contributing factor in the decision to close. It was clear to everyone at the company that Shayback did not have any understanding of what a COO was supposed to do. Youssef's legal team argued in a March 17 filing in the Delaware case. Shayback says Paxful is still a viable enterprise, and wants the courts to appoint a custodian to assume control of Paxful's assets. Both Shayback and Youssef confirmed to CoinDesk on Friday that a custodian had been appointed in a hearing late Thursday, though details were scant. Shayback says his ultimate goal is to realize the company's original mission of empowering the forgotten 4 billion unbanked and underbanked. "We met because we believed the idea of Bitcoin helps the little guy," Shayback said in an interview. Humble beginnings. Youssef was born in Egypt and immigrated to the U.S. as a toddler, settling in New York City. He's a self-taught coder and, for a brief stint, was a professional mixed martial arts, MMA, fighter. He says he met Shayback, who is Estonian, at a 2014 Bitcoin event. In a 2018 interview with Digital Trends, Youssef chronicled the humble beginnings of Paxful and how an unbanked sex worker reached out to Shayback and him to get help buying Bitcoin so she could post ads on Backpage, a Bitcoin-friendly prostitution and trafficking site that was eventually shut down by the FBI in April 2018. Shayback and Youssef had previously co-founded another Bitcoin payment service called Easy Bits. It was a dud. Paxful was like Easy Bits 2.0, and after Visa and MasterCard pulled their integrations from Backpage in 2015, Bitcoin was the sole payment method left. Paxful had hit the jackpot with its position in the market. Yusuf said in a filing with the Delaware court that he was responsible for the development of Paxful's business operations, marketing, design, support and technical systems administration, and wrote some of the code for Paxful's system, while Shaybak wrote most of the code for Paxful. Paxful's business model was simple but clever. Users would exchange cash or gift cards, mostly gift cards, for Bitcoin. Paxful's role was to act as a middleman, providing escrow and mediation services for a fee. The gift cards would typically be purchased at a steep discount since they are not as liquid as cash or Bitcoin. You want €10 worth of Bitcoin? Okay, give me a €20 gift card. Brian McCabe, who served as head of product marketing at Paxful from February 2018 to 2021, recalled in an interview. Eventually, US-based Backpage was shut down and Paxful's sex worker customer base disappeared. The company's good fortune persisted, however, when soon after the Backpage shutdown, new demand for a peer-to-peer platform beckoned in Nigeria, China and other emerging markets, where Bitcoin was seen as a viable alternative in locales with less reliable currencies and payment systems. The company went through an explosive growth phase. Paxful's website states that the 4 offices were located in New York City, Tallinn, Estonia, Hong Kong and Manila. The company's compliance, legal, sales, and marketing teams were based in New York, where Yusuf primarily worked, according to a former employee. The development, product and user interface teams were based in Tallinn, Estonia. Shaybak says he worked out of multiple locations. It was during that period of meteoric growth that Shaybak and Yusuf started to butt heads. 5 months after the Miami Beach incident, in February 2017, according to court documents filed by Shaybak. Yusuf was arrested once again, this time in Tallinn, Estonia, on suspicion of drug trafficking after allegedly purchasing illegal drugs including MDMA, also known as ecstasy, and steroids multiple times through the dark web. Shaybak cited posts on the website Glassdoor where employees supposedly said Yusuf held meetings while under the influence of drugs. In a filing in the Delaware case, Yusuf responded that he suspected the Glassdoor complaints might have been made by Shaybak himself or others acting in concert with him. Though he did admit to serving a sentence in connection with a guilty plea on a drug-related offense in Estonia. Lavish spending, at least back in Paxful's salad days, was a staple of working there, former employees recall. McCabe says in 2018, Paxful flew the entire company to Belgium for the biggest electronic dance music (EDM) festival in Europe. We were there for a week, McCabe said. On a retreat at a 5-star hotel. In 2016, Paxful employed a 25-year-old Brazilian man as a computer and network technician who separately came under investigation by the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration for his role as moderator of a darknet marketplace, WSM, where drugs, hacking tools and stolen financial data were exchanged. With payments made in virtual currencies such as Bitcoin and Monero, XMR, according to an affidavit filed in connection with the case in 2019. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more crypto-related news.